Hi, it's Sue. Welcome back to my channel today. And as you can see, I've got Roxy's Weekly Challenge journal on my desk. Now, I'm just looking at this and I'm hoping I've improved the lighting a bit. I've moved my filming spot to really in front of the window in my craft room. So hopefully this will be a bit brighter, although I don't want it to be too blown out. So we'll see how we go. Yeah, I'm running a bit behind with Rachel's challenge. Let's move that out of there. I haven't done last week's yet, so that's what I'm going to post today. And Rachel posts on a Friday. I usually get that on a Saturday, so I'm really 2 weeks behind. So anyway, I've made one already of this latest or the previous video. And this is one of my versions. And as you can see, it's a little folder with a belly band. And inside, it has a pull-out sheet of journaling paper or whatever can be. You know, you could just keep lists in there. And I've used this paper that has all sorts on. This is from, I can't think of a name at the moment, but I will add it at the end in the description. So what I did was I just stamped onto my journaling paper, which is tea-dyed paper, with this tiny stamp. I love these small stamps. They come in so useful. So I've used that one, added a tab here and stamped A5 to follow this. Added a bit of red on the front cover and a little tuck spot here for a couple of pieces. I've just popped those in for now. And basically this is just an A4 sheet of paper that is folded in half and then folded again to give you this little booklet. And mine, I think, is 7.5 inches tall to fit in this journal. And it ends up about a smidge under 3 inches wide. So, yeah, I mean, and then you can decide you can pop it in a pocket or use the belly band to attach it in the page or on a page. Okay, so that was the one I made off camera, just to make sure I was working it right. And now, I'm going to pop that there out of the way. Now I've got another piece of paper, and I'm using up some papers that I've had in my stack for a while and not used. This one is from Artie Mays. Okay, and I've done exactly the same again. Folded an A4 piece of paper in half. Glued it, let it dry well before I do another fold. But I think on this one, I want to stitch around the outside edge. So I'm going to go away and do that, and I'll be right back. Okay, so this has been stitched all around. I've just flatten the stitches on the reverse or the inside page. It's better. So stitched, and I've very lightly inked around the edges. So now we just need to fold it in half. Just making sure that that meets. There we go. So now we work on the inside, and on the inside we want to add the fold-out page. So I've got a bit of tea-dyed paper, and I have punched, although not particularly well. If you look at that, ooh, and that. I don't know whether it's something about Australia or me, but these punches don't seem to last very long. Anyway, never mind. Yes, so I want to add this here. And the last one I did at about 1/2 inch in. So I'll try and do the same. And what I did was I added some glue from the glue stick along the inside of the folder. And then also carefully along this edge. Okay, see if I can line this up reasonably straight by using the cutting board. Okay, so it's said about 1/2 inch, roughly speaking. Oops, slipped already. There we go. So, I mean, you could go much further across. I've left it at 1/2 inch because remembering we've got to turn this back, and I'm going to turn it back so that it's well clear of that edge. It's about 1/16 from the edge there. That's my first fold. Okay, and then we concertina fold so that you leave a little bit of space at the fold line. You don't want it right on the fold line of the this piece. Just double check, yeah, that's fine. It's well within. And looking at mine, I obviously haven't got it in very straight. I'm going to have to do some trimming. That's okay. Okay. And once more. Right, use the bone folder just to fold it over. It was okay at the bottom, but you can see it's not particularly straight at the top. So I might just use my scissors and trim that up. And I reckon close enough is good enough. And that's not bad. Let's just do a bit of inking. Inking hides all sorts. Yep, that will do. Okay, let's move that board away for a moment. Now the first thing I want to do is add a pull here. And what will I use? I've got a little tray of bits here. I've got butterflies. Could use a butterfly. I was going to use that on the front, so I'll leave that one off. I've got one of these whale tail tabs. Let's do a bit of inking. Oops, should do both sides really, shouldn't I? There we go. So So that will go on there. Now I wondered if somewhere I had a small butterfly stamp. So give me a moment. Oh, actually, I'll put that to one side and we'll come back to that. For the front, I was thinking to make another belly band. And what I've got is this row of tickets. And I think these came from Pink Monarch. I'm not too sure. They're very pretty. And I thought, because I've got one odd one that I've obviously taken off. So I thought if I put them onto some book page, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Add them to the book page, and then the book page is long enough to go all the way round and form the loop attached to itself. So I'll try and get those reasonably centered, like so. And then I tore the book page, so we'll just add some ink along there. Again, not too much. Just turn that round. We don't need that bit. Get rid of that. How does that look? Bit off centre, but that's that's fair enough. Yeah. Stuff doesn't always have to be bang slap in the middle. Oh, now my glue doesn't want to play. Let's use a bit of some glue stick. Okay. It's better. Okay. The extra bits and pieces you can always tuck in the front. Okay, so we'll take that off for a moment, and now do we want to do any decorating in here? I was going to put that on the front, but I don't think I will now. I think maybe, will we put it there? Yeah, if I can get my glue to work. I think I'm going to put it there as a kind of a tuck, and then the odd bits like tickets and so forth can get tucked in there. Let's see if I can coax this glue to work. Okay, and this butterfly has been laminated, so it'll be interesting to see if I can get it to stick. Should. Might take it a moment just for the glue to dry, and I've got some more of these, so I can always add more. And here I'm going to look to see if I've got a small butterfly stamp, and I think I do, so give me a sec. Okay, so this dried quite well, and I've tucked a few more butterfly tickets in there. And then here, what I thought, I've got this little set from Teresa Collins, Butterflies and Flowers, and I've got 2 sizes. I thought one of them I would stamp down here. I'm just going to check. Yeah, it doesn't stamp too bad. So one down here. Okay. And then one on this page. I haven't used these stamps in a while. Just want to make sure I get ink right into the centre there. Hard to tell. Okay. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Okay, so that's for there. And then for this little piece, I have this tiny solid butterfly stamp from the same set, and we'll stamp that. Actually, I'll try and stamp it on both sides, so we'll start with this side. Oops. Yeah, that worked. There we go. Stamp that off. Put that lid on. So that's ready to go over here. And actually, perfect. Now, let's glue that into position. I've actually ordered one of these whale tail punches. It's coming to me from Germany, so I don't know how long it will take, whether it will get caught up with the Christmas rush. But yeah, I'm looking forward to having it. These a friend punched for me. She fortunately had the Stampin' Up! One. There we go. And then I thought, I've got this little butterfly that I might sit down here. I've inked the edges, and I'll sit him on a piece of cheesecloth. So really want it down here, down amongst these flowers, I think. Do I? Hang on, let's put this on first and then I can decide. It goes on there. What do we think there? Yeah. Just in case I put it into a pocket, just gives me a bit more space to play. There goes the cheesecloth. Oops. And the butterfly. Okay, so that's it. That was, I'm not sure, it may have been 46. It's either 46 or 47. And I need a page for it. Which one will I use? Oops, sorry. Ooh, what about that? I like it on that page, I think. I've just decorated and put a journal card in that side. Yeah, I think we might go with this. And if, with that being the case, it's just a matter of gluing it to the page using the belly band. So I'll do that. There we go. And that's another page decorated. Okay, I'm going to go and get on with, well, I'm not sure. I'll have to watch the video for this week's challenge and maybe get to work on that. Okay, however, I will see you soon, if not for this, then for probably ephemera, which is moving along quite nicely. Thanks so much for spending time with me today. Hope you're all well and enjoying some crafting time. And until next time, take care. Bye now.